So I didn't think I'd ever be saying this, but Hafthor might be back. Hey, it's Cameron with the Atlas Strength Shop, back with another video. Today we're going to talk about some huge news that dropped in the strength sports world. But before we do that, please like this video and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a ton. So a few days ago, Hafthor Bjornsson dropped a video on his YouTube channel that has kind of shaken up the strength sports world. He has announced that he is retiring from boxing, which in my personal opinion, thank God, because I really had no desire to watch him as a boxer. But that he's also going to be going to the Rogue Invitational, which is happening this upcoming Saturday, to attempt to break his existing weight over bar record. Now, for those of you who don't know what a weight over bar, that is an event that happens in Highland Games where you take a 56-pound slab of metal with a ring on it and you throw it as high as you possibly can with one arm. It's similar to keg toss and strongman, but in my opinion, it's a little bit cooler because you only use one arm and you get to wear a kilt at the time. But he currently holds the record at, I believe, 20 feet. He is going to be attempting to break that, which every time he's gone to break his own record at this event, he's done it pretty easily. He's pretty much just put just enough juice on it to where it will just clear it, which that's pretty common in the strength sports world. Guys will break their own records by just a few pounds. That way they can keep coming year after year breaking their own record. But my question is, what does this mean? So he said he's retired from boxing. And one of the reasons he's retiring is because he doesn't really love it. He knows he only has a few years left as an athlete. If you've been following, you also know that he's been putting up some pretty big numbers in his main lifts again. So is this kind of getting his feet wet back into the strength sports world? Is he going to compete in strongman again full time? Is he looking to get into powerlifting? There are so many questions. We got more questions than answers right now, but I'm really curious where this is going to go. So where I personally think this is going, I personally think that his deadlift record that he broke during COVID, I think that there was a lot of controversy surrounding it. And because of that, a lot of people in the strength sports world don't accept him as the record holder. Hell, even Eddie Hall's own profile still has him as the record holder. He's on his TikTok, he said he's been holding the world record for the deadlift for the last 6 years, which isn't true. It was officially recognized that Hafthor is the world record holder, but Giants Live doesn't see it that way because that neither does Eddie Hall. So I think he is going to go back into strength sports, specifically strongman, to try to break his own record again in a competition setting where more people can go try and compete, do it in a full show, and therefore further legitimize his own record. I also think that the fact that Jamal Browner pulling the same weight, 1,100 pounds, in his own gym during training in sumo, I think that kind of lit a fire under him as well, because we're seeing more and more athletes getting closer and closer to breaking this record in an official capacity. So I think Hafthor wants to come in and put a little bit of distance between him and the competition so he can hold on to this record a little bit longer. So those are my thoughts. I think that Hafthor is going to come in. I think he's going to do well at breaking his own record. Explosive power really isn't something that you lose very quickly, and that's what's needed for something like a weight over bar. It's explosive power and good technique, and he has both of those. I think that we're going to see him come back into the fold as far as strongman competitions. I personally am really excited to see it. I know if I was somebody like Martins or Tom Stoltman, Alexei Novikov, I'd be worried right now, because when Hafthor retired from the sport a few years ago, he was dominant. He was very much on top. He was winning every single major competition that he signed up for, with the exception of the World's Strongest Man that I don't remember the year, but the year Martins won World's Strongest Man for the first time, Hafthor probably would have won it if he hadn't have dropped a farmer carry on his ankle. So I think these guys are going to be a little bit, I think they're a little bit worried that Hafthor is going to come back. And I'm really excited to see, because the competition in strongman has never been higher. And just throwing somebody like Hafthor back into the fold, it's going to be great for the sport. So that's it for the video. If you like this video, please like it and subscribe to the channel. It really helps us out a lot. If you're in the Baton Rouge area and you want to come check out the Atlas Strength Shop, shoot me a message on Instagram. We'll set up a time. We'll make that happen. You'll join this community we've worked so hard to build. If you're not in the Baton Rouge area and you still like to support us, best way to do that is head to our website, check out our programming option and our apparel line. I designed all the apparel myself. It's my creative outlet. I think it's pretty cool. Hopefully you do too. So until next time, keep that Titan.